Now, Hamas militants broke through barriers around Gaza, roamed at will, killing scores of civilians in Israeli towns. Analysts are flagging intelligence gaps, which undermine what was thought to be an aggressive and successful led approach towards Gaza by Israel. Israeli agencies and defense chiefs are facing growing questions over how the disaster could have happened. The big question, did Israel ignore warnings from Egypt? Egypt has a peace treaty with Israel and also borders the Gaza Strip, a Hamas stronghold. Egypt has in the past repeatedly been called upon to act as mediator, with Cairo also happy to add to its diplomatic prestige. For Israelis, images of dead bodies lying in the streets or groups of civilians being driven or marched into captivity in Gaza came as a profound shock. According to an Egyptian intelligence official, Cairo repeatedly warned Tel Aviv. The official said the Israeli officials were more focused on the West Bank and ignored the threats from the Gaza Strip. The office of Israeli Prime Minister stated Benjamin Netanyahu received no message in advance from Egypt. Citing a source close to Hamas, news agency Reuters stated the militant group conducted years-long campaign to manipulate Israel. Hamas fooled Tel Aviv into believing it was not aiming for an armed conflict. Israel has always regarded Hamas as its sworn enemy. Since inflicting damage on Gaza in a 10-day war in 2021, Israel had adopted a mix of carrot and stick approach to maintain stability in the Gaza Strip. It offered economic incentives, including thousands of work permits, allowing Gazans to work in Israel, or in the West Bank. At the same time, it maintained a tight blockade and the constant threat of airstrikes. Israel thought the approach was keeping the militant group in check. However, the Hamas fighters were conducting drills in plain sight and even constructed a mock Israeli settlement in Gaza. The militant group even made videos of the drills to improve their tactics. The Hamas group also tried different tactics to avoid leaks. Many Hamas leaders were unaware, and even Hamas fighters involved in the attack were not given any details or the exact purpose of the drills. Hamas has controlled Gaza since 2007. Netanyahu's right-wing government has always made great play of its security credentials and taken an uncompromising stance towards the Palestinian militant factions. However, when the time came, Israel's security apparatus appeared to break down. Previous conflicts between Hamas and Israel have ended through mediation with powers with a keen interest in West Asian peace. However, analysts say the unprecedented nature of the assault by the Palestinian militant group could make any diplomatic effort fruitless, at least for now. Should a moment arise when diplomacy does become a possibility, then eyes will turn first to Egypt, which has traditionally played the role of mediator through its discreet intelligence services. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.